Alright, here we go. Hello everybody. How we doing? I thought do a something little. I have some time to spare today. And I just felt like enjoying myself. So I was bored. And here we go. Okay. So I'm going to put on the desktop. Yeah, I'm going to start the desktop audio. Hopefully it won't cause an echo. It shouldn't. It should just pick up.
It
Yeah.
shouldn't cause an echo.
I see you in the chat. That's cool. Alright. So,
I'm just here to help.
yeah. Thanks, Shire, for helping me out. And yeah, it's just going we're just going to sit back, relax, and enjoy. I'll try and keep the stream to hour and a half because, everybody got better things to do. I'm just going to. So, yeah, we have someone named Sinister Porpoise who, for some reason, follows every live stream that Steve does and sits down and does, if I might put it in quotes, commentary on it. Um, I'm just going to sit down and relax and
I'd
enjoy
almost
the
say you'd be
commentary.
obligated to put it in quotes.
Nah, but just being correct just in case someone takes an offense to that. That's not commentary, that's just bullshitting, you know. So,
Although, I do like how we're gonna be like, you realize this is what she's doing as we sit here and she is doing, but at least we're not pretending we're doing anything else.
nope. So yeah, so I'm going to so she did this live stream, if I might bring up the window. Where is it? Where did you go? Yeah, so she did this on 24th of November, and I can't see the time, but I saw several videos on her channel where she is like reacting to us, and I was like, then I saw a video where I was in it. I was in the live stream. I was like, oh okay. I kind of got curious as to what she wanted to say about me, so that's why I went in and watched it. And then I watched it and I was like, it was so petty. I was like, this is something that I can react to and be petty at the same time. So I thought I would return in kind to whatever she was doing. So, so if everyone's ready, let me just start it. Shish, you can see the video, right? Or somehow, or no, you can't see it. You'll hear it though.
No, I can't see it right now. I'll be able to hear it from the outside, not from the inside. You'd have to stream internally Discord for me to be able to hear it.
Yeah, I can do that if you want.
Well, what I do with that time of the month is I just stream the Discord that we're in. I pop out the chat and I stream what we're in so people can, because then you guys can see the internal and the desktop audio plays and you guys can hear it. But I don't have to. I can catch up. It'll be fine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just don't want. I just want to like. It's the coordination thing, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll keep up. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just. Yeah. My humidifier might start making a noise, funny noise. I need to close that door. So. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to start this. This live stream was done by Sinister Porpoise on 24th, and I was like, okay, I'll react to it. It'll be fun. So here we go. So I'm going to start from the first mark. Come on.
Now we're gonna wait for some people to come in.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, need to start from the start. Very beginning. Let's start from the very beginning.
Good evening, everyone. I am the Sinister Porpoise, and this is McRae Mondays. Probably one of the last two that we're going to do, unless Steve McRae continues to be a total shipwreck. Well, we know he's going to continue to be a total shipwreck, so we don't really need to bother with that.
Okay, I did mention that, and like in the Discord, if you remember, Shesh, that she goes like, "Oh yeah, I will stop making videos if Steve like stops doing this particular behavior that I don't approve of. But I know he's not going to stop, so I'll just keep on making those videos." I'm like, at least be honest with yourself that you like shit talking. Just continue shit talking. It's fine.
I mean, yeah, yeah. To be fair, I don't think anybody actually minds that she's making content. I mean, making content.
In
I
quotes.
remember when we first saw her, Steve presented her video to me, and I thought it was funny. Like, it was actually pretty well done, and I told people to go check her out because it was actually pretty good. Then I guess she got mad,
Like,
and she's been mad ever since.
oh, mad forever. It's, yeah, it's like you did a 3-hour video to do this. Seriously. Okay. I'll try not to torture our audiences for much long. I'll just keep it to hour and a half. So, okay, let's go. Let's see what she talks with it. Yeah.
Idea, but for the most part, I started these because he pissed me off, and these are a little mean-spirited.
Oh, okay, at least she's honest. She got pissed off. But it's like, how long are you going to remain pissed off? And for what? How did he piss you off? Maybe elaborate on that a bit? Nah? Okay, no worries.
But the fact is, he kind of actually does go out of
Steve
his way
made
to
me
harm
mad
people, and I
because
don't
he
think he
thinks I'm
realizes.
kind of dumb. Oh no.
Oh no! Ah, it's funny, like people take offense
Except that's not what Steve said. Because of course it's not.
Oh man. Okay, here we go.
That. Plus, he has that idiot attack goblin of his, Cheshire Vic.
Oh, Yesh. See, so she is making videos about Steve because he does something she does not like, and it pisses her off. And then because apparently,
You mean he exists?
yeah,
She doesn't like that he exists.
yeah, and the same with you apparently too. Like, just cause you exist. Like, how
She
can
won't even talk to me. I tried having conversations with her.
Ah, okay.
I invited her on my channel. She won't
Really?
talk to me.
I wonder why.
I offered to have she wanted to have a debate. I offered to have that debate with her for the charity of her choice.
Okay.
And she decided not to talk to me.
Oh. Well, if it was the money that was the factor, she could have been honest about that she can't afford to donate to a charity. But I guess it was like whatever the live stream earned, that would go to the charity or something like that. Or
Right, yeah.
so
Yeah.
okay, so I don't know what excuse she would have. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Now we're gonna wait for some people to come in. We're also having some problems pulling up the Gilligan's Island harmonica tabs tonight, for whatever reason. And I honestly don't think that has anything to do with anything other than the site screwing up because it's an HTTP 500 error. So it means it's a problem with their server. We've got our flapper gloves on. We have our cigarette holder.
Should I just skip to where she starts with the live stream? Because, yeah, I'll just skip. It's a long talk. Okay. Oh! Mech Boom Boom Bingo! Oh, that's cool.
They made up a game. Is it like a drinking game?
I think so.
And maybe she just doesn't. Maybe she just doesn't like charities. Maybe that's why. Maybe she has some kind of charities.
Oh, okay.
And they make up random reasons why we may or may not do things. Why can't we do it back? Confirmed. Sinister Porpoise would not do a debate with me for charity. Therefore, she dislikes charities. That's how that works, right?
Yeah, of course. That's how it works. Okay, I'm going to stop playing this. Let's hope she starts with the live stream now.
Now let's start the video and see what happens. And why is this not coming up?
Yeah, what's on the bingo card?
You wanna see? You wanna see? Let me see if I can bring it up again. Where did the bingo?
Oh, great. We have idiots.
Yeah, I want to see what's on the bingo card.
Here we go. And she called from the right start off, she's determined that we are idiots. Okay, cool. Thanks, Sinister.
I want to. I want to see the bingo card.
You'll
What's
catch
on the
up.
card?
You'll catch up soon. I've paused it for you. So Icarus is saying read the bingo.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, I can read it for you. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Make boom boom bingo.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So the first one is uses friends as meat shields. Meat shields. Okay. Hold on. This is like making inappropriate. What the hell? What's the? Okay. What's the? I can't see the whole card. Give me a sec.
Can she just send us this? Can she, Sinister Porpoise, if you're watching, could you please send me this bingo card?
Yeah, this will be awesome.
I want to play.
Yeah. So something about making inappropriate comments, something for women, I don't know. I like how do you decide it's inappropriate if the woman in the who's receiving the comment agrees to it or is enjoying that banter? I don't know. Screams about unis LARPing. Screams. Okay.
Because she's the dictator, didn't you know? She's
Ah.
a dictator, and being a dictator is appropriate and okay, and so she gets to dictate whether he is the arbiter and dictator of women and how they should feel around somebody and who should talk to them in what way.
Oh, the self-righteous arbiter of morality. We have one here. Okay.
Listen, I'm not saying anybody should make any Hitler memes about her, but I'm just saying Hitler memes are pretty funny.
Yeah, they are. Okay. Turned off like-dislike ratio. Okay. Well, I think so. Doesn't matter with the like and dislike ratio because a view is a view, isn't it?
Steve had his like and dislike ratio off for a while because YouTube, well, for a couple of reasons. If I remember correctly, YouTube was making a change to the way it worked, and two, because it wasn't an effective way, because all of these people have so many troll accounts.
Yeah.
Like they were just flooding the like dislike ratio when at a time where views got really weird because I can't remember if it was because of non sequitur or if it was because of Kofefe. I can't remember which it was, but that was his reasoning, and some people left because of that, and that was fine and whatever. And then there was he put it back on. It's been on for a while actually.
Yeah, it's been on. So okay, she has some problem with that. Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, it's not like the like and dislike ratio isn't arbitrary. Like one of the reasons why Steve has it off on one of the videos is one of them was talking about the bully stuff for Lily Jean,
yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I turned off the comments and the like and the dislike ratio because we knew she was gonna get attacked.
Okay, and she was getting attacked. Yeah. Okay, so the next one, classic clout chasing. I think that's relative. I don't know how she decides that. Maybe she has her own personal criteria for deciding that. Free lobster roll for you. Oh, I want that. I want the lobster roll, the free one.
Yeah, can we all get lobster rolls?
Callous. Okay, callous. Sorry, my bad. It's so like some of it is not that clear. So called someone a dishonest agent. Okay. Starts stream muted. That's actually correct. Steve does that a lot. Sometimes.
Oh, some of these are pretty good. I like some of these.
Yeah. You broke
some
down.
Some of these are like not actually mean spirited.
No, they're not. You broke down and had to put on 1.5 into speed. Okay. What? Is she talking about herself or is she talking about Steve?
Oh man. Hey, guess what I got? Intrigued Feline just sent us all of the bingo cards.
Oh,
I'm playing this next time. Okay, I'm gonna play this next time there's Coke because that's gonna be the most likely time that some of these are gonna happen. So okay. Completely ignore certain questions. Hashtags. Where's what? what is Cheese Whiz? I don't know what that is. Screams about unis LARPing, any form of fake laugh. You broke down and had to put on 1.5 speed. So basically, the person watching couldn't handle watching Steve anymore, so they had to turn it up.
Yeah.
Turn up the speed. We aren't about drama. Just the stream muted. I never lied. Clout in quotes. Classic clout chasing. Uses friends as meat shields. Has more than 4 participants. What's
What's
Is that
wrong with
supposed to be a
that?
problem?
Yeah.
Calls someone a dishonest agent. Claims trolls attacked his family. Trust me, I'm Steb. Makes inappropriate comments towards women. I talk to PhDs. Screams about Kyle Curtis. What's the level for screaming? Is there a decibel?
Yeah.
Manya's drunk again.
Yes!
Hey!
I got a bingo!
Ask Manya, what are you? Why are you drinking? Why are you drinking on rum and coke night? What's wrong with you?
I don't know. It was called
Asks
rum
for
and
immediate
coke.
evidence, then blocks. Bitches about a twatter beef. Turned off like to dislike ratio. Hashtag who invited Bool, but he came to produce. Bool is always invited, bitch.
Yeah.
A blatant lie by Steve. Is the victim poor Steve? Hey, how come I don't have one? What is this bullshit? You got one.
Wasn't it?
Where's my little square?
Isn't the cheese whiz one
Boo.
yours? I thought the cheese
Oh, is
whiz one
Cheese
was.
Whiz me? I hate Cheese Whiz.
Oh yeah, I know. It should be something else. Be more creative, man. Come on. Yeah,
I actually have like a hate burner for Cheese Whiz. Cheese
Okay.
Whiz is gross.
Maybe that's why it's for you. It's to rile you up. Okay, I'm going to now start playing again. Okay, let's go.
How dare you bring up Cheese Whiz, my only weakness now!
Make a goblin meme about that. That will be great. Okay, I'm playing again. Okay, here we go.
Chezwiz, there we are. He started the stream muted.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
and
fair.
a free lobster roll for me.
Le.
Learn an instrument.
Okay, I'll forward it because it's like muted. Like Steve stays muted for a while, so I'll just like.
Music up.
Hey, Steve started the stream muted.
Cheshire.
That happens all.
Some
Yeah.
It's such a
BDSM
common
expertise
thing.
tonight, so let's do that on the stream.
What?
Pay $50 to get into the stream.
I
Also,
like
there's
cheese.
something
I
wanted
just
to
don't
put-
like Cheese Whiz. Cheese Whiz is
Okay,
Still
that's
can't
done.
get
That was loud and shrill.
the music up.
Okay.
You
So-
pay $50 to get into the stream. Also, there's something I wanted to put on just in honor of Cheshire.
Paid
And
50
your awesome
bucks.
BDSM.
Where did I pay $50 to get into the stream? Who paid $50 to get into the stream?
Oh yeah, she's the I forgot that about the disappointed harm.
Sorry, what? I didn't catch that.
There's a thing that she used to do. Yes, she still.
Ah, okay. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Expertise tonight, so let's do that on the
Someone's
stream.
asking about what the lobster roll is about. Steve has like this little guilty pleasure that he likes as a snack, and they're like really, really cheap, like dollar store lobster rolls.
Oh.
I don't remember. They're super like cheap, but he's just like I love them, so he buys them the same way like I would buy a jar of pickles or something.
Ah, I get it. Oh. So is she like she also enjoys the same or she's shaming Steve for No, but she rewarded herself a lobster roll, so she likes them most probably. It's a guilty pleasure she maybe shares with Steve. Maybe. Interesting.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
So
You're
she's
being too nice.
I'm being sarcastic actually.
She's just being a bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she's just being a bitch.
So she's shaming Steve for liking lobster rolls? Meh. Like, come on.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so someone can't like packaged food or something? Really? You know, different people have different budgets, and that's based on that. They develop a fondness.
Apparently, she also wants to. Apparently, she just all dictate what everybody should do all the time because
Yep. Yeah, it's funny like how they create expectations of other from for other like how other people should behave and then get disappointed that other behave don't act like what they expected them to behave like. Bull is in the chat. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Bull. Welcome. Bull is God. Bull is God. Here we go. Thank you for coming by.
Praise be.
Praise be. Yes. Okay, let's continue. Now my whole day is made. Bull's in the chat. Here we go.
Let's hope I can get it on too.
Oh, she's getting all dressed up
See,
for us.
Cheshire. Ah, yes. Titan said in chat, "Hello, big news, be happy. Final lawsuit in Michigan shot down by judge. No pending lawsuits to fight results. GSA has been informed the president-elect that transition can begin."
Oh, okay.
Oh, good.
It's about the election.
Unfortunately, I have a feeling that Donald Trump is still denying reality. Because, well, that's what he does.
Like you do? like Sinister does. She herself does sometimes.
Well, this probably wasn't the best idea. So I'm glad that Donald Trump won't be the president much longer. Let's continue with this idiocy while I'm trying something else.
Oh, it's still mute. Oh God, Steve, how long was you muted for? Yeah. Okay, let me see if I just forward it a bit.
This looks like a restraining order to me, bro. That was my favorite line. I meant to do this before I went on the stream.
That's the reason why. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now we are.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here we go. Now it's going to be.
And there we go.
Lowers the volume, right? Lowers the gain. So it was, that's the reason why. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not.
But anyways, like I said, I'll get.
I don't
now, that
understand.
Again, I don't have any ties to that community, right? So,
like, do hair? Is she mate? What is going on? Like, was there an explanation at the beginning of this video, like
Nope.
what she's wearing?
Nope. I think so. She may.
Oh, okay.
She's pretending to be in a bar, or a saloon, like old times, where ladies dress up and have their drinks and smoke. Oh yeah. She has some fantasy.
Why?
Some fantasy play going on there.
Okay, but all right. Whoa. Okay, sorry, it just zoomed. I'm catching up on the outside chat, and I just saw it just zoom right into her face, and I was
you were like,
surprised.
Okay, I'll stop.
Attacked.
Yeah, I'll play it now. Okay, here we go.
So if they don't understand what happened in the non-sequitur
Well, when the
show,
choices were commies and fascists, I'll take the
ethical
commies.
For me to go take somebody who stole, $60,000 from the fans, half of which was mine, to court.
Well, at least he's starting to get that point right. But, Steve, if the fans donated it willingly, it's not stolen.
Over that, and
well, it's stolen if it's not used for the purpose they donated it for, or they thought they were donating it for, right? So it's stolen. Like, how can you're making you're still making excuses for a fraud. Like, I'm speechless right now. Still making stupid excuses. Like, come on, man. I expected, and she acknowledges it that Steve got something right, but obviously to counterbalance that fact that Steve was right, hashtag Steve was right, she had to bring up something else. And that's like, oh, it's not money stolen. It's stolen, porpoise. It's stolen because it wasn't used for the intended purpose that the fans were thinking they were donating it for. They did not donate it for Kyle's $400 suits. They thought Steve would get food and Bull would get food. Bull would get food and they would be able to pay their rent. That's what it was for, not for $400 suits. So yeah, it's stolen.
I don't. It is there like. How do you get that wrong?
I don't know.
If you pay a company and that company then decides to not pay any of the other people in the company, be them shareholders or employees or whatever.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
That's illegal, and if a charity did that, that it took, donations from people and it did not utilize
Right.
it for what they said they would utilize it for, then that's again stealing money. What part of it? Maybe that's
So
because she has a bias.
Does that make her a thief apologist?
Yeah, a fraud and a thief
She's
apologist.
actually making up apologetics and excuses for thievery, and
Hmm.
failure of fiduciary duty, and I don't know. You want the list?
All right. Yeah, it's like funny. Like the hate boner is so strong for Steve that they will justify anything as long as they can, you know, put Steve down. It's sad actually. Yeah. Um. Yeah, Icarus, it's stolen from Steve, not from the fans, dude. You're right, dude. You're right. Are you a dude? I don't know. Um. So yeah, okay. Here we go. Let's proceed.
And the channel and firing the producer bullinator here. Okay, well that's fine. They don't have to. I don't expect anybody to have the same reasoning that I have, especially if they don't know the whole story. This has gone on for a year and a half. Okay, well, that's fine. Right? They don't have. There's been 49 motions filed. This is a big
President
case.
Trump leaves office in just 68 days.
What was that? Where's that coming from? Did she play something?
Somebody's looking at felony charges.
It's not a big case, Steve. You and Yuruhif have just drug it out. Be honest.
It's a big case. Does the amount 60K not indicate that it's a big case? Like, why are you making this so hard?
Big is relative.
Yeah, it's okay. So 60K.
Big is entire.
So she has a lot of money, I guess. So maybe 60K. That's why it's not that big for her. Is she rich?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in her. I don't think her financial really matters. But stuff like that is that just a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew?
I think so. Yes, I'm sitting in a saloon or a bar and I'm having Mountain Dew. The piss-colored drink. Ugh.
Drinking straight out of a 2-liter bottle of Mountain.
Yeah, you're. Ooh.
I don't know why I find that so funny, but it's just like the cherry on top of it. Is she rich drinking out of a 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew? Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, 60K is not that big, Steve. I don't know why you're saying that.
It's never been about the money. It's been about the fans and about like how that's ethically not okay. So why are you making it about the money? Are you that materialistic? Do you only care about money? Is that why you don't like charities?
Oh, I see what you just did there.
Why are you such a snob?
Yeah, like, okay, it's relative, so it mattered to Steve. That should be good enough. Why should we care that whether you think it's big or not? I'm just saying. Okay, here we go.
We'll be looking at felony charges for perjury, forgery, submission of altered evidence. That's pretty significant. It was mentioned in Forbes.com by Peter Riley, and I know some news organizations are trying to pick it up. So, it will be picked up.
Some local news organization, Steve. Big deal.
If the comment.
It's a writer for Forbes. Okay. Again, dismissing points.
Yeah, Peter Riley. Yeah, Peter Riley is a writer.
So like
about
she's like dismissing everything, citing personal reasons, her internal personal reasons, which is fine. She's doing it on a channel. I can do the same for her video. I can do the same. But so far,
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean,
so far you and I have given quite good reasons for dismissing her personal opinions, I think.
Well, we haven't really dismissed anything yet, have we? Besides saying, hey, maybe don't make excuses for a thief? Have we actually, like...
That kind of, like, obliterates all her personal excuses, doesn't it? Whatever she's saying. Oh, it's not that big. I don't know why you're whining about that. Blah, blah, blah.
Why are you complaining that somebody stole from you?
Yeah. Like, people.
Dragons, if you want your players to do something, steal from them. It can be anything. They will chase that person to the end of the earth. It could be a pair of like garbage boots. Why? Because it was their stuff, and how dare you steal from them?
Yeah, like, it matters, like, the sense of justice. I guess it's so easy to put someone down by dismissing that they didn't get their, they have a sense that they didn't get justice, so it's easy to put them down by dismissing that. So, okay. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Imagine if it was another crime. Oh, it was like, oh, it was only like a.
Oh God. Okay, here we go.
Of concern, that's fine with me. I don't care. I just
Well,
I like the fact that they at least allow me to come on and say my piece, and that's fine.
Steve, it's not that the commentators don't think it's a concern. It's just it's not a big deal. It's only a big deal to you. I get why you think it's a big deal. But you're the only one.
He's not the only one. The fans are also like, I'm a fan of Non Sequitur's show. I'm sure there are many fans in my live chat right now. It matters to them too. So yeah, like, what the hell?
Did you just say the word scandal?
No. Did I?
Okay, I misheard you then. Never mind.
Okay. I'm just assigning some mods. Where's Bull? Bull needs to be a mod. Bull, be a mod. Ta-da! So I've got 3 mods now. So you should be happy. Happy. Okay, here we go.
In California, who even cares about the non sequitur case, most likely?
Oh, about the... In California. How do you know that? Did you do a poll? Like, can you give me some evidence for that? No? Just pulling that out of somewhere where, the sun doesn't shine?
This seems bizarre to me. Well, if somebody came into my house, my shit up to 60K worth of stuff, nobody should care or do anything about it.
Like, it's okay for no one else to care, but shouldn't that person care? And shouldn't that person be verbose about it or verbal about it?
Or maybe that person is, or maybe the number of people who also liked and enjoyed the show. Like, so you don't have to care, but it doesn't make any sense for anybody to shit on people who do care because it's something that matters to them.
Yeah. Oh boy. Poor boys. I was actually expecting better reasoning from her. At least. From her at least. I was expecting better reasoning, not just personal. I don't know.
Why?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know why. Because they present themselves maybe like that I'm a reasonable person and blah blah blah, and to see this coming out of their mouth, like, I'm like, come on, man. Another disappointment. Okay, let's play.
There are a bunch of people all over the country who just think it was entertainment. You are a lol cow, Steve.
I'm going to her website. Yeah.
What? Lol cow? Seriously? On what basis?
It's cool of them to open.
And why couldn't I pronounce that?
Up their platform like that, and keep in mind that they're literally
considering
having
the way
a conversation. If you even think that Steve is a cow.
I don't know why. Whenever you talk, your voice cuts off and I can't hear you for some reason. Maybe I'll stop my video and see if it works for me. I can hear your voice.
Oh, that might be me on Discord. I'll let me make an adjustment.
Okay. All right, let's go. So I've assigned 3 mods. You're a mod on my channel now, and Todd is a mod, and Bull is a mod. So welcome.
Steve stream.
Oh. about whether or not a YouTuber should be suing another YouTuber and how that is problematic and should not necessarily be the case, because people are going around saying, "Oh, I'm going to sue you for this. Oh, I'm going to sue you for that. Oh, I'm going to sue you." So if they don't have the information,
yeah, suing another YouTuber isn't the problem here. And I would say that Steve actually has a valid reason to sue Kyle.
Okay. That was really confusing. Before this whole discussion where Sheshu were talking, and so she said before, nobody cares. But Steve has a valid reason to sue Kyle. Okay, I can get that. So Steve should care about it, right? Because he's suing Kyle? I don't know, it's very contradicting. It sounds very contradicting to me. Alright.
He should care, but he shouldn't talk about it. He has a valid reason to care.
Yeah, like, I don't get it. It's like...
I don't know. All I'm hearing is angry porpoise noises, which essentially sound... click, click, click.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Of the Non Sequitur Showcase, as again, it's an entirely different little pocket in the internet, then it doesn't really make sense, or like it makes sense to think that this is the same kind of case, and so their logic there makes complete sense.
Yeah, I get that, right? And they don't understand. This was a breach of contract that we had. We had a business arrangement. I mean, how is it any different from like Toddy's arrangement with Halo and things of that nature? You have a business arrangement. We had a business arrangement, which we had a contract that we told and went to the North Carolina Chief Justice to get it done in mandatory complex business.
No one cares, Steve.
Why does it matter that if anyone cares or not? It's Steve's case. He's allowed to talk about it. Simple as that. To dismiss whatever points he's making again and again by saying no one cares. What? Okay.
I happen to have a feeling that this is just a common item of North Carolina business law procedure that you're trying to turn into a big deal when it isn't.
This court, as a business, we had to jump through hurdles to get that done. It cost a lot of money. It cost like $1,000 to get that. But we had to get that done initially. And that's when you have somebody that steals from you, right? If you have somebody that takes money from you and you want justice, where else do you go but the court system? Isn't that what the court system's for civil court? Now,
apparently to rich Australian millionaires.
Again,
what?
A lot of money, cost like $1,000 to get that. But we had to get that done initially. And that's when you have somebody that steals from you, right? If you have somebody that takes money from you and you want justice, where else do you go but the court system? Isn't that what the court system's for civil court? Now,
apparently to rich Australian millionaires.
Why does it matter who's investing in the case? I don't get it. Like, what's your problem that... So, apparently, your problem is that Steve is getting financial help to fight his case? Is that what your problem is?
Again...
Chat is telling you to drop your bitrate a little bit on OBS.
I just did that. I just did it.
By about 50?
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, should catch up now.
You're ready.
Okay, here we go.
There are certain trolls that are not allowed to come on. I know who they are, and I will block them at will. We had to jump through...
okay.
Yeah.
Also, like, it's about setting the record straight also, isn't it? Well, because the narrative that was going out was Kyle was somehow the owner of the channel for some reason, and he was in his right. He was within his rights to, let you go.
Which we found out was a lie,
wasn't
correct?
the truth.
Correct.
Yeah, which wasn't the truth, and
so
there's only one way to set the record straight completely.
I'm noticing the nobody cares, Steve, as I sit here and try to make money off of your content. this person's their little blurby that's at the bottom here is a link to a thing to give her money.
Oh, okay. Okay. So she apparently doesn't care, or she's speaking for other people and saying they don't care. but I'll make a video about it, and I'll try and earn some money. You do care, because you're getting money out of it.
People are also asking you to read the names of the people that are in the chat. Like, not in your chat, in their chat.
I could do that. Give me a sec. I'll just see. So there's one.
Because I'm seeing a golden unicorn wrench.
A golden unicorn. Oh, that's Steve's live chat that's popping up, isn't it? That's what's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Sinister is watching Steve's live stream where Steve's live chat is up, and I'm thanking Kino for something. Okay, here we go.
I'm just getting a kick out of Steve. Nobody cares about your legal case, while all of my friends make content about your legal case, and I try to make content about your legal case, but nobody cares. Steve, give me money.
Yeah. Let me drop the bitrate a bit more because by the looks of it, it's not. Wow, my internet connection is shitty. It wasn't. It didn't used to be. Now it is. Okay, here we go.
Is to go through codes and get a judgment, because you can.
Manya, I'm pretty sure Hindi doesn't have a lack of an R sound, so why did you say Colts?
I didn't say colds. I think so you need to get your ears checked. Sorry, I can't hear you, Shesh. Sorry. Oh, I do my thing? Okay. So I didn't say colds. I did say chords. You need to get your ears checked. And yeah, I know Hindi. I know several languages. What's your problem?
Anything on internet. We have seen in these last few days, you can say anything and you can almost get away with it.
Because
unless,
she's
like Tati
an
did.
ignorant person, therefore everyone else must be at least as ignorant as she is.
Oh yeah, that's a good reasoning. Yeah, projection. Yeah.
Come back and prove your point through the codes. So that was also essential, I think so. That's why. And there was.
All right, let me see if that one's there, because I think that's why she's not saying it.
Oh.
Manya's drunk again.
Some people.
I was apparently drunk. I got the bingo. I got the crossword on her bingo card. Yay! To clarify, Sinister Pope Boys, no, I wasn't drunk. It's funny, right? How when she didn't address my point, she went straight off my pronunciation. She went after my pronunciation, and then she tried to say I was drunk for some reason, as if that matters. If my point is valid, why does my pronunciation or whether I'm drunk or not matters? I don't get it. So someone's very desperate to hide the valid points that are being made.
For anybody who wants to donate to Sinister Porpoise and help her through her day, because, you know, she's rich and thinks $60,000 is not a big deal, but she still wants people to send her money on the internet. There's the link!
Oh, yo. Ah. Here we go.
People were like, why don't you go and make a new channel? It's a valid point, but...
I don't know why you're focusing on the dead channel when you've had a success with this one. Why not try to build this channel you have now by not creating drama? That would be a start. And just work on this one. I mean, you have two female co-hosts right here, one of which is an idiot and the other is apparently drunk right now.
Okay. So the point that I was trying to make was, it's not easy to build channels that are based on philosophy and science. It takes time, it takes effort, and it's not just cause it's difficult, it's for the fans too. The fans that have subscribed to that channel, it's for them too. They also deserve a sense of closure and justice. So you are, like, for some reason, Sinister Porpoise is very, very easily dismissing the non sequitur show fans as if they don't matter or what they feel like doesn't matter. So yeah, and again, she called you an idiot and she called me a drunk again. Yeah, I think so. That's.
Oh, well, I mean, if I'm so stupid, then she should have no problem having a discussion with me. But she can't and runs away every time.
Yeah, I wonder why.
She basically comes around preaches for a little while and then runs away to her own channel where she's gonna get validation for her stupid opinion.
Oh, she needs.
That she can't back up, by the way. She literally can't back up her opinion with dick all. It's just, I feel this way, and ow, my fifis. No, no, Steve might think I'm not very intelligent. My fifis. It can't be all the non sequitur show fans that are right. They must be wrong. I'm definitely not out of touch and wasn't part of the community at all and don't even have any community or friends to speak of on the internet. I just hang out with shitlords that dislike Steve because they're my real friends.
Oh,
Go back to your basement, you bitch.
Yeah, so far what I've heard is no one cares, Steve. No one cares, Steve. Shesh is an idiot. Manya is drunk. That's all I've heard.
You want more personal attacks? Remember earlier when I said that even if people think Steve is a lulz cow, it is the pot calling the kettle black?
Yeah. Yeah, by that same standards.
You want an actual personal attack? Should we start picking apart what is and is not correct about her flapper outfit?
Oh, we could do that. We could do that. But, it's much better to just demolish her by using her own points against her.
That would still not be a personal attack. It would still just be us critiquing her outfit as to what is and is not appropriate for the time frame she may or may not actually be aiming for.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah, we're not still coming to her level. We're still not coming to her level. So, okay, here we go.
I don't know if I can get to her level.
Nah, I don't know. You have to like mentally break yourself down, like psychologically and mentally to come to her level. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it would. I mean, I could try, but I don't think it would be like one of those times where you're like, oh, look, it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. You can eat whatever you want, so you eat like everything, and then you just feel bad at the end. And I just
feel guilty. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Now.
But to a certain extent, when you have a channel like philosophy that's based on philosophy, and debates and discussions, it's not easy to build a channel from scratch.
Well, it's not that
such a channel
that's
because
not it, Manya. Let me. I need to interrupt you, but that's not it.
Well, at least Trump supporters are accepting the fact that they've lost now.
Yeah, because he didn't let me actually explain anything. Because obviously I wasn't getting any real ability to explain anything.
You weren't going to get any traction.
Yeah, right. I understand what I'm getting myself in for. I'm not an idiot. But here's.
All right. Well.
I think so. She got a score.
That calls for a harmonica riff.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! Okay.
Citation needed.
For what?
How'd I start another channel?
What did she ask citation for again? I don't know. Okay.
What?
Yeah, she said citation needed. For what?
For what? Yeah, I didn't catch it. Sinister Porpoise has 337 subscribers and 293 videos. I'll let you guys do the math about how many of those videos may or may not be about Steve.
All right.
Also, give her money,
Kyle,
apparently.
The right
Okay.
shit.
yes.
He would have struck that channel repeatedly.
Yeah, there were a little bit.
If you were getting along and he willingly gave up the first time rights, there was no reason for him to strike the channel. Maybe
But he did! What the hell?
you should learn something about how copyrights actually work, Steve.
He did strike Steve's channel. What the F you're talking about, Sinister Porpoise? I think so she's not... It appears like she's created these personal biases without getting information about this whole case. Like, he did get striked. Kyle did do that. And that's why he did that GoFundMe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she's talking about, oh, if Kyle... I'll just repeat it for you, just listen to it. It's already giving me a headache now.
He willingly gave up the first time rights, there was no reason for him to strike the channel. Maybe you should learn something about how copyrights actually work, Steve.
The court awarded Steve everything in relation to NSS. That includes art and music. So he does have the copyright like he has the like what do you say? He owns it. He owns the copyright. But Kyle still struck him.
I'm
You're
sorry,
still
you're expecting Sinister Porpoise to know anything about law or about copyright and copyright law. We've literally got a woman here who does not understand that they have about as many IQ points as a fucking potato, commenting on somebody who speaks multiple languages and nitpicking on their how they pronounce words. And she's trying to say that I'm pretty sure she just, if I'm not mistaken, implied that at least Trump supporters are starting to admit that they've lost in regards to Steve, as if Steve is anywhere close to losing his case that he already won a year ago. My brain cannot comprehend the absolute ridiculous disconnect about what is going. This is delusional. This is incredibly delusional. Like, I do not know what world this woman lives in.
Yeah.
But
well, in her own echo
Porpoise,
chamber.
she lives under the water somewhere.
Yeah, she lives in her own echo chamber.
She only speaks in echolocation.
Yeah, echolocation. Yeah, I wondered what that's why her channel profile pic is a dolphin.
I am not convinced this woman would be able to read and understand a single one of the filings.
Nope.
Any of them. Including the ones that Kyle submitted himself.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, because to ignore the fact that the judge awarded everything in relation with NSS to Steve and still whine about copyright like this, saying as if the copyright doesn't transfer along with the channel. Copyright is also a property of the channel, so it transfers along. Even I get it. Like, what don't you get about it? Like, you're so biased against someone that you will just dismiss their sense of justice, their sense of injustice, whatever efforts they're making to get a closure for something, in such a horrid way. Like, how can you be so... Like, okay, I get it, being petty, but being so horrid and uninformed. It's unfortunate and sad.
There's another level to this, right? I think I can break this down pretty easy. She's an opportunistic bitch who's trying to clout chase to make money off of Steve's name. That thing she has on her bingo chart for Steve, that's the thing that she's doing. She's trying to make money and content off of somebody else's back because she's a fucking leech. She thinks she's a porpoise, but she's actually just one of those face sucker eels.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she let's just say she doesn't have brains to create her own original content. Let's just say that. So she needs to ride on someone else's back. There we go.
Steve.
So it's a little bit more complicated than just going to start your own channel.
Yeah, it's not.
There's
it's not exactly,
branding involved.
Right.
There's guest lists involved. There's
the audience.
The accusation that I stole his show.
Right, there's the narrative that will go along with it. There's going to be the detracting issue of people actively attempting to basically sabotage the show, because we know, and I use the word sabotage purposefully, not lightly. It is a matter of given the people that stalk Steve around, we know that those.
You're an idiot, Cheshire. Why do I want Steve to go anywhere?
What? So, again, maybe I should have my own bingo for Sinister Porpoise. Mania's drunk. Shesh is an idiot. No one cares. Like, come on.
Think before you speak, woman. But that's been your problem, hasn't it?
Those people and.
So, does it matter that Shesh is a woman? Like, that she should think before she speaks? Like, how misogynist can you be against yourself? Okay, let's go.
Selfie? What'd she say? What's
so
wrong? She doesn't like women now too?
So yeah, like
Yeah, there were a little
Listen
bit.
to this.
She just doesn't like
If
women
you
who
were
are
getting
smarter than she is
along and he
and more
willingly gave
successful than
up
she
the
is.
first time rights, there was no reason for him to
And not
strike
as
the
much of a
channel.
potato show because we know and I use the word
I feel like I'm
sabotage
insulting
purposefully, not lightly. It is a matter of given the people that stalk Steve around, we know that those.
You're an idiot, Cheshire.
That's all she has
Why
to
do I
say.
want Steve to go anywhere?
Of course you don't want to,
What?
like, she has just those, Manya's drunk, Shisha is an idiot, who cares, Steve? And now she has admitted that she does not want Steve to go away. I wonder why. Maybe because you're still riding on his back, trying to make some money. Isn't it? That's why you don't want him to go away. So you can put him down again and again and make money off it. Who cares if, you affect Steve with your constant bashing? Right? Who cares? You're making money off it. Whether it's the truth or not. Who cares? Who care? Who care?
She knows she doesn't exist without him.
Yeah, she's irrelevant.
Think before you speak, woman.
Yeah, so this is the point I'm saying.
Hey,
like,
you guys remember that time on Twitter? You remember that time on Twitter when she said she felt she was harassed by Steve, and when everybody went, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Well, I watched his content, and what he said made me uncomfortable." He wasn't talking to you.
Don't watch it. Number one, don't watch it. He wasn't talking to you. And then why are you continuing to watch his content if you feel harassed by that content? Oh, maybe because it suits you financially
you
now.
Can say that you don't like something, but to accuse him of harassing you, like, I know, like, dolphins do tricks, like jumping through hoops and shit, but when you jump the shark that far, you're gonna get chomped.
Yep. Oh, Lord.
Dumbass.
Okay, here we go.
But that's been your problem, hasn't it?
So, she
Gender
said
assuming.
something. Yeah, she said something like, "Think before you speak, woman," like as if your gender matters somehow.
It's pretty misogynistic.
Yeah, like you being a woman, referring to someone as a woman and saying think before you speak. What are you trying to imply here? Like, oh god.
She sounds mad at those people, and we know,
Yeah.
given the way Kyle behaved with Ben, that he is not beyond threatening people.
Yes.
From talking
Yeah,
to Steve.
exactly.
Does Steve realize most of his critics just find him an amusing source of entertainment because
So, again,
he just doesn't get why he's such a laughable buffoon? Most of your critics don't want you to go anywhere, Steve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Steve's exactly right after she finished the sentence. Your critics don't want you to go anywhere, Steve. Exactly. Yeah, of course, because they are irrelevant without Steve. They're irrelevant. They can't earn their shit, and you also can't earn your shit. So you need Steve. So that's why you don't want him to go anywhere. So you can beat down on him again and again and
It's just
earn.
weird they want him to keep trying, but they want him to try and fail with their intervention, so that way they can feel like they have power over him or whatever is going on. They probably lack power in their own lives and lack
Yeah.
control in their own lives. So they're trying to put it onto someone else and force that other person. They behave like dictators. And they behave like what's the term when you're in an abusive relationship, and the person who's doing the abusing that relationship financially controls you, controls whether or not you can go out, who you can talk to. That's all these people are. They're just abusers.
Yeah. And it's like how empty you have to be inside and from inside, or how insecure you have to be that instead of addressing the arguments in any way, you know, to make some kind of good content, even if you address the arguments that would have been good content, but you just sit there and make comments on someone's pronunciation or someone's, intellectual, capabilities, and just that, and saying that people don't care. Like, come on, make some effort. Like, or what are you doing here? And
She
how
thinks that's
insecure
what
you
she's
have to be.
saying. She behaves like it's a gotcha. Oh, Manya pronounced something wrong, or
She must be
not the
drunk.
way I pronounce it, because there's a difference between pronouncing things differently and pronouncing
Yeah.
things incorrectly.
Yeah.
Pronouncing things differently because you're from a different part of the world. You stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Do you know that there's places on the planet called not America?
Exactly. Like, I'm someone who was
Hey, do you
born and
think
brought
she
up
does
in
that to her
India.
buddies? Do you think she like picks on any of her quote unquote friends who are from different parts of the world that may or may not have different accents, like
Oh,
say
I wonder.
Australian?
I wonder. Yeah. What about her Australian friends? Like, okay, whatever. Yeah, so she's like so insecure and she has no point. So maybe that's why she's just trying to dismiss us by using stupid reasons, like my pronunciation. Whatever. Okay,
So
here we
like
go.
there's like such a big history and such a it's such a complicated issue that on its face it sounds fucking ridiculous. On its face it sounds like the most arbitrary.
All right, Callum, I'm timing you out for 5 minutes just so you can cool down. This isn't a political stream.
Drama-ridden bullshit that should not be happening, because and it's such to just have like the snippets of it thrown at you in that kind of a situation, in that kind of scenario. Yeah, no, of course they're going to come to that conclusion, because that's what makes the most sense. What makes the most sense is that somebody should have just gone and made another channel and taken it in the direction that they wanted to take it, and that person should have been Kyle.
Right,
Yes.
exactly, yeah. And also, somebody should have been paid for a year's worth of work. A year and a half,
Right.
work, which he didn't.
So
He didn't pay me,
yeah.
and he fired the producer, which of course we didn't get into because.
Yeah.
And I'm on StreamYard and forgot to take away the Streamlabs tips message. My mistake.
But that's
Also,
fine, you know.
they also brought up a point like that you're not going to get anything out of it. I think so.
No, you get a dead channel.
You would have clarified it to them that there are ways to recover costs.
Yes, there are
Right?
absolutely ways of
There
curving.
are
Yes.
ways.
But only if the person has money.
Like, again, she's making assumptions. She's not a lawyer. She does not know how the court systems work. And so she's just making that statement. Should we ask her for citations? How she knows that you can't get money out of someone if they don't have money? Kyle has to look after himself, and he will have to get a job to look after himself, because nobody is going to support his deadbeat ass. When he gets that job, you can recover money from there. Like, come on, get educated, porpoise.
There's a lot of different. If she really wanted to know what Steve was talking about, she could look it up. Multiple times Steve has said we have ways of collecting, but has not been specific about what those ways are.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Like, he's not playing his entire hand. If she wanted to know, she could look it up. But instead, because Steve is Badman, everything he says has to be wrong. So she just makes herself look like a fucking moron because, Steve has to be wrong about everything, or I have to make fun of every single thing he says, even if it makes me look like a fucking complete idiot.
Yeah. A maudlin,
Come down
dyspeptic,
there,
and
Elmo
compoop.
Fudd. Bugs Bunny, not everything Bugs Bunny does is technically wrong.
Okay, here we go.
So essentially, since Kyle doesn't have the money, you're kinda out of luck, Steve.
Now it's changed to kinda out of luck. You don't know shit. I just have to say that. Get educated, porpoise. Like, come on.
Hello, Truly.
Absolutely. We're looking into multiple different things, none of which Kyle's going to like. But yeah,
they have been wrong about everything about this case so far. Why in the flying fuck would we think they'd be right about this?
Yeah.
On a case where you've never read anything about it, nor do you understand the
of course,
the
zero citation.
And so, I mean, again, what are you going to do? You go on a platform, you know what you're getting yourself into. No beef with them at all.
Maybe she should be.
And I think that's what.
Sorry, she should what?
I said maybe she should be Kyle's new lawyer.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure she would do wonders.
I mean, what I said, it sounds like what.
Steve, They were
She'll just
making
be
fun
like,
of
"Oh, don't worry,
everyone
Kyle. If you have any money
from-
in the bank, just spend it all, and then there's nothing Steve can do." Ha 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 ha.
this particular bizarre little drama community that you've created because you've started it all, even when they came into their comments, and you're too dumb or perhaps not self-aware enough to realize that you are the butt of the joke. Or perhaps you do have enough self-awareness and you thought you came off looking good. Or you're just trying to stir up interest in your channel. All right.
What they were saying makes complete sense to me.
So again, like just going off insulting someone. This is really? This is content and people like this content? Like how different are you then from Jason?
Creative.
It's pretty straightforward. Like anyone
she
can
isn't.
do that.
She's worse at it than Jason is. At least Unirock is like kind of entertaining. Like people watch Unirock because they want to see what crazy garbage he's gonna come up with next. She's not
Yeah.
that creative.
No. So Intrigued Feline in the chat said, Golden Unicorn, you don't need to be a lawyer to know a bit about the court systems. I would like to present as evidence to that statement Exhibit A and Intrigued Feline. That's what I said. Like, Sinister, at least get some education on the topic before opening your mouth and making statements that make you look like the butt of the joke. Just saying. Because the stuff she says with such confidence, like either you have to be a lawyer or you just have no idea what you're talking about. Get some education, man. Seriously.
Give it like, especially give the information.
But here's the thing. You know what the whole goal was? Again, because I'm not looking to get anything from that audience. They're not the audience that's going to probably like our content. But it did.
You.
Oh,
you're not
Steve,
exactly
have some faith.
you're not
Come
exactly
on.
the most Miss Popularity on Twitter now either. So
Fight me. Fight me IRL.
Just on Mondays? Beowulf and coffee?
So
G-Man's transphobia is a little different.
what it did show was
What's Steve's transphobia? I don't get it. How is Steve a transphobe? Can you present a citation for that? Or you're just going to pull it out of your where the sun doesn't shine and just continue making assertions as facts? Really?
She's just a
somebody
stupid,
like Unirock.
angry, petty person that thinks she can make some money off of someone else's back. She's just a leech. She's
Yep.
a YouTube leech.
Yep.
Who didn't even understand in order to have something like breach of contract, you have to have a contract.
You gotta have a contract. Yeah.
If he doesn't understand something as simple as that, after admitting he knows something about the law, why would anybody go to him for any kind of information? He clearly doesn't have any understanding of any of these things. And that was my point. What they think of me is absolutely irrelevant. Not a single person from that group that didn't already know me is going to come over to my channel to watch anything that we do. That wasn't
They probably weren't before, Steve. And it's not an attack on you. They probably wouldn't watch me either. Augie RFC's audience is a bit different than, according to the statistics, mostly women who watch me.
the goal. The goal was to point out.
What? Women who watch you. Okay.
I'm willing to bet it's mostly older men who think Cheshire is hot who watch you at this point.
That Unirock
Citation needed? Can you get a citation? Or you're just going to keep pulling stuff out of your ass?
has no understanding of these things, and that's all I wanted to do, and I accomplished that.
I mean, she might have a lot of
who
shit
I
shoved
see
up
in
there.
the
to be
chat?
fair.
Sorry?
We don't know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I said she might have a lot of shit shoved up there. To be fair. Yeah.
Oh, she's going to a bimbo. Bimbo. Our bingo.
We've got a blatant lie.
I see red eye.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
can see
read
that. Yeah.
Well, that's because he's actually weak
Manya
right
called
now.
me a bimbo. Angry porpoise noises.
I called her bingo bimbo. I didn't call her bimbo.
And we've got
Yeah,
Uni
good
Slarpy
point.
even being screamed
Yeah,
about.
fair.
I don't know, like 11 his time or something.
Also, if you're
Yeah,
hoping
there's-
to get money out
there's
of
a-
someone, you probably need to stop trying to get them fired. What?
Yeah. Oh, they're talking
That's
about.
fine.
No, they're talking about Ruhif. When Ruhif called.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I know what they're talking about. They're just that stupid.
Yeah. Like. They don't even know what was happening. They don't even know what was happening. Like, again, they're so ignorant. They have no idea what was happening. What Ruhev wanted to achieve. They have no idea. Maybe because Ruhev didn't play all his cards.
Oh.
Ay, 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 ay. Okay, let's play. Okay, so,
These people like to jump to conclusions.
yeah. Bullinator. It's because Steve doesn't want to date Laura, Golden Unicorn. No, no, certainly not.
I mean, I don't think anybody wants to date Laura. I think that might be part of her problem.
Yeah, you never know.
She's very angry because
yeah.
nobody wants to date her.
Yeah,
It's
she comes across as someone who, who's very bitter and angry. I don't know why. And
it's obviously because of her transition, though, which is what she was implying in her tweet. People don't want to date her because of her transition. No, people don't want
because
to
you're
date
an
you
asshole.
People don't like you.
Yeah. Maybe they perceive you as an asshole. Maybe that's why.
Oh, hey, look, it's Tony Designs making claims with no citations. Nice.
Nice.
Hi, Tony. You're a fuckstick. Nobody likes you. Go away.
Oh, Tony Designs. Oh, okay. Hey, Tony. Oh, let him stay in the chat unless he starts spamming. Don't do anything to him. Let him just sit there and rage. Let him just sit there and rage, and just everyone enjoy it.
For baby rage.
Okay. So yeah, we are 1 hour into the stream.
Such a creepy fuck.
Yeah.
On Drunken Peasants, he was in the side chat saying that he had some kind of ulterior motives to get me to start an OnlyFans. And it's
okay.
You creepy motherfucker, what the shit? And like he's like, I'm gay though. So I'm like, so your ulterior motives.
You can't have fetishes.
Or what, you creep? Ew.
You're gay, so you can't have certain fetishes. Yeah. Yes, Todd. I said ass. So yeah.
I don't know. He's just a creep.
Yeah, let him stay in the live chat, guys. Don't do anything to him. He can rage.
Guys, all the things
ignore him.
About it's just really fine. You should just Google it, guys. Just Google it, like exactly like a flat earther.
Yeah, ignore him. Just don't respond to him. Let him just put in whatever he wants to put in. Yeah. So yeah, I was just thinking we are like hour 15 minutes into the stream. The purpose of this stream is just to show that how people like Sinister, they ride on Steve's back, they put him down so they can make quick buck off it, and then pretend they don't care about whatever Steve cares about. And the only
and you'll see them all show up in here eventually as soon as they notice that this is going on.
Yeah.
In the comment section, and it'll make a great demonstration about they're just a bunch of shitheads.
Yeah.
We're not gonna watch fucking 3 hours of this.
No.
nonsense.
Probably for another 45 minutes. Let's take it to the 2-hour mark, and then we will stop. So as much as we can cover in that, in the next 45 minutes or so. So yeah, if Shashi, you're okay with that?
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure I already covered Laura well enough on my video as well. I don't think I need to go into that too much.
I'm just having fun here right now because this is like so easy. This is so easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So okay, here we go.
We're just here for the law.
Yeah, Bullinator makes a point. Yeah, the fact that they are resorting to ad hom is quite telling. Of course, that's all they got. Okay, here we go.
You mean they're all fallacious?
Yeah. Surprise, surprise, Pikachu face. Okay, here we go.
It's kind of interesting sometimes to see if you just explain the bare bones minimum.
Florida has more than one time zone, Steve.
Of the situation and see the way people react to it. It's hilarious. And they're not wrong.
Yeah, based on the amount of information they had, it's not.
You mean like someone trying to deny something that clearly says temporary restraining order on the top is a temporary restraining order? Because that wasn't Argy RFC, Steve. Who was that? His name begins with an S. He's a bit of a shipwreck.
Bad reaction.
So yeah, again, what the TRO has to do with validity of Steve's arguments or whatever he's talking about. I don't get it. A TRO that was accepted by default and then was dropped. Like, What? Yeah, they keep bringing this stuff up, hoping it would stick. Like they're like, yeah, they're like people who like keep flinging turd, hoping it would stick somewhere.
Well, they're taking the same recycled thing over and over. These are
Yeah.
arguments and things that have already been debunked, and debunked in a way that they have not been able to assail the debunking. Calumny and obloquy, my malicious compliance video, Reds' video about Unirock, all of those have yet to be assailed in any way, shape, or form. So what do? They resort to side chats, they resort to Twitter, they go back to their own little echo chamber in their Discord to whip themselves into a frenzy again so they can start again from scratch, and they enter into every conversation, every side chat, every single Twitter thread as if all of this information is new information, or as if this information has not already been debunked, because they're dishonest.
And they want to
they're
stay
fucking
relevant.
liars.
Yeah.
Because they're shitty people that want to ride on Steve's coattails for some kind of clout, some kind of importance, or some kind of validation, because they're gross and creepy.
Yep. Yeah, Tony, I don't know what you have to do here. Yeah, like, what's your business in this live stream? You're just coming in here to...
He's just here to baby raid. Steve said my name, so I have to go bother Manya on her channel, because he's a creepy fuck. Just keep going.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying this.
Well, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. But you also have like a million people in there, and you listen to Uni Bird Dogs, right? He'll sit there and he'll just not let you get a complete answer out.
Yeah,
he try to interrupt you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish projection was on those cards, but it's not.
And he does that especially when he sees that he's about to be smacked down.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah,
he amps that up quite a bit, right?
Sorry, did you say something, Shesh? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. You see what he does, and I think Shannon did a good job of calling him out when he tried to do it. And
oh yeah, she did.
Is that he was trying to be like, oh well, no, and she's like, I just repeated to you what you said. I haven't even gotten to my point yet, and you're...
Yes, let's not forget that is something he tried to do as well, as truly Chimera pointed out. To him was worth breaking the non-disparagement agreement he has with Katie Joy Paulson,
non-disparage,
he has, and setting up a return visit to talk about it next year.
Okay, number one, non-disparage agreement or non-disclosure agreement? So it changed from disclosure to disparage? When did that happen?
They don't know the difference.
And how do they know that there's one? Like, making all these inferences with no, like, oh god, it's another one of those, like, they don't care that there's any proof. Just make assertions. Okay. That's what it is. Like, if Steve had an NDA and he's still talking about Katie, why isn't Katie acting on it? I just wonder. What's going on? Like, oh, maybe because you don't know what's happening. There's something else happening in the background maybe that you don't know about. I wonder what. Wow.
After the non-existent, non-disparagement agreement runs out.
Non-disparage?
Already saying
what?
No. Am I high? Is that not what you said? And it's like, no, he's gaslighting you. That's exactly what
Which
said.
is the point they keep making. And he did that.
Uni is gaslighting someone? This from someone who, with her partner, has tried to do 3 emotional manipulation streams to claim that I'm being emotionally manipulated, as is Laura. Cheshire, Steve.
So... What? What? So again,
Steve,
making assertions without any proof.
What I took that as, and what it actually was...
Okay, if it was emotional manipulation, the videos that you and Reds came up with, why haven't you debunked them? And why are you sitting here on Steve's live stream making petty comments? I thought you would use your brains for better purposes, wouldn't you?
Because he can't. If he had any.
Right, yeah, right, you know, so this is the content you chose to make. So you think that whatever Shesh and Reds came up with was wrong. So instead of debunking that, you decided to sit here and talk about it and be petty about it. Okay. That's your idea of content? Cool. It's garbage.
You giving us your playbook. time for you to stop realize, or stop realizing. Time for you to start realizing.
In my
that
opinion,
you're transparent and you can be seen through more easily than a glass window.
Repeatedly, Red he says, "Wait for the judge to do his thing, then we fucking party." And by the way, there's a couple things that that the judge needs to do, and I do have some party goals. I have.
Oh, both G-Man and Steve are transphobic. Don't forget that.
Again, making an assertion without any proof. Like, how far are you going to go into your asshole and pull out stupid stuff? Like, and not pull out. Give me one proof. Like, this is so petty. And it's getting boring now. It's on a repeat, right? It's now on a constant repeat.
I just have different styles of transphobia. G-Man's kind of the more blatant transphobe when he is talking about it. Steve is the kind of blatant transphobe who will post pre-transition pictures of a transgender woman and then deny it.
This is the thing. Everything that they come up with is a repeat or a rehash of something that has already been debunked. They're pre-debunked before they even get here. Like, it's not... It's nothing... None of this is new.
Yeah.
Why would we expect any kind of anything new, creative, or actually having a legitimate argument that you could back up when you could just vomit diarrhea everywhere, anywhere you go? Because, you know, that's appealing to people, right? It'll definitely get your point across. It'll definitely make your opinions into facts, because, you know, facts don't care about your feelings, and all these people care about are their fifis. Their fifis, not anybody else's fifis, just their own fifis, because they're selfish leeches and they can't deal with life.
I'll make money off this because Steve hurt my fifis. Or Shesh hurt my fifis.
Let the joke grow on.
You hurt my fifis. Oh god. No.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A large tab to the liquor store.
Oh, here we go, talking about my drunk... So I get 2 points now? Because she's mentioned my drunkenness again. Yay!
Oh, man. Oh, no.
And so what if I owe Steve a large tab to a liquor bar? I'll happily pay for Steve's tab. Anytime. You jealous? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, she got to do the whole volley dance thing. Yeah, but yeah, like I said, so I mean, I just wanted to go give a summary. The fact that I don't hang out with any of that group, right? They're not my circles, and so I know a lot of people.
Steve's trying to sit at the cool.
Gee, a 50-year-old man doesn't hang out with 20-somethings.
Actually not 20-somethings. Porpoise, again, please check your facts. It's an average of around... Yeah, okay, whatever. It's an average of 25s or 30s. You should check that out. Definitely.
Yeah, it's
Listen, right. That includes math and actually checking before saying things. You know, the think before you speak woman? Maybe.
Think before you speak, Porpoise. For fuck's sake.
Against them at all. It's just not my cup of tea.
Oh, so funny.
But mad props for them letting me on.
I wonder how she feels about Kimbo's misgendering of people based on their appearance.
Yeah.
The doggy made some money off of it. He got some entertainment out of it.
If supposedly her channel is about talking about trans rights and activism.
Yeah. Oh, look, we're talking about trans rights here.
Maybe she should actually, address something that someone she supports and supported in the past has said about trans people or people's appearances and their gender.
Oh.
Or may not be something that would be worth talking about and appropriate for what she claims her channel. Oh, never mind. She's lying. She's lying about what her channel's about. It's just about. It's just a Steve love channel. The whole
Senpai, notice me.
It's just about Steve.
Here we go.
They did a good
job for that.
You'll have to cut back on your lobster rules for a couple months.
Why?
They did actually. I'm very impressed with that. And it was so funny when they repeated a whole sentence to Jason, and he still couldn't comprehend it.
I don't understand.
The one about the contract, the breach of contract.
You mean it looks like a restraining order to me, bro? The one you weren't getting?
They repeated it to him
That's
twice.
the game.
What? What is obfuscating two topics and conflating two topics together? Nice.
He plays. And by the way, somebody could use that in their videos for our side. I mean, and by the Kendra is in the live chat. Kendra, you're amazing.
Steve,
Actually,
you need
I
to
think the
stop
term you're
seeing
looking
this
for
as a
is
side thing.
Conflating, yeah.
You need to start seeing that you're a toxic ass clown, as someone else put it.
Oh, okay. So you're expressing someone else's opinion. This is not your personal opinion. Okay. Wonder who was that.
Tiny Dancer.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. I've been trying to help her channel out too, because I like helping channels out.
Yes.
But
I think that Steve could make an interesting resource for some of those people. I think some of the people that we talk to and have on regular.
Cheshire, you got something right. Steve can be an interesting resource for anyone who wants to mock him.
Regularly.
Like you. He's an interesting source of money for you. Okay. At least you're honest about that.
Would be valuable to them, like and their channels, in that you can get a professional.
I'm gonna make me one of these little shops that she has. I'm gonna make myself one.
The lobster roll. Okay, here we go.
I say that I'm pretty good when I agree. I actually can do pretty well when I'm not being bird dog.
I think.
What the hell was that?
All right. Someone in chat let me know if Cheshire just said they could use Steve to get a professional take on anything.
There's a context there.
You could be a valuable resource to them if they decide to be clever about what they're doing.
How would you use me?
Well, yeah, it's a mutual. There's a very good mutual benefit that I think can come from everybody involved here, and it also trolls the hell out of Uni, and I think that's fun.
Well, and here's the thing: it's the funniest part. I did kind of take a playbook from Uni tonight.
All right, Porpoise, be nice.
1,400 people now know they at least heard of the Non Sequitur Show. They can hate me. But when it comes back, they'll at least going to be like, what the hell is this all about?
No, they'll just consider everyone involved LOL cows and not really bother with them.
Yeah, that's a lot of resentment there. I feel like there's a lot of resentment coming out right now. It's like nobody cares. You're never going to be successful. Oh god.
So mad.
Yeah.
A couple of them might. It's not about this channel, right? But
yeah. I mean, there's also like the playlist, and then there's the Intrigue Felines run over on Answers and Reason. They might, and then my reading of it might help them out because it's like a brief summary.
Cheshire, the only thing your reading would help with anyone is possibly a diagnosis about your learning disabilities.
Did she just make fun of people with learning disabilities? Did she just do that? One in the chat if Sinister Pope has just made fun of people with learning disabilities or put them down because they have learning disabilities, and two, if you think that she's alright saying that.
Yeah, and at least people do know that Union Rock is trying to use these content creators for views, something I'm not trying to do.
All right, where's the blatant lie?
What's the blatant lie?
No, we already got that one.
But they know
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying that they could use you a lot more than you're going to get out of them. Because like even if you were trying to use them, one, you're bad at.
Steve probably was going on to increase brand awareness. If it was a marketing move, smart. If it was a move to try to make him look like a genius, no, Steve, you didn't succeed at that at all. You looked like the middle-aged, technologically incompetent boomer that you are.
at that. And two,
I really am. No, I know my limitations.
Sorry, did you say something, Shesh? I think so. I heard something. No, I just heard. Um, Icarus, you just broke Sinister Purpose. Okay, I will give the credit to Shesh and Steve for that, for breaking Sinister Purpose. Yeah. So yeah, it's like just petty insults all along. That's all I can see at the moment. There's nothing else. I just want to reach to the part where Agrippa comes in.
Okay, I think my favorite is so far that because she has the attention span of, I don't know, what's got a really short attention span? I don't know, flies don't live very long. Yeah. Basically, she's got a really short attention span, so she can't make it through an entire sentence to actually hear what's being said before she tries to pick it apart, and so she just looks like a complete fucking moron.
Oh, wow.
Because she just let me make fun of this thing nobody said.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It's just foot in mouth. Just foot right in mouth. It's amazing. It's like you think her toes are wrinkly with how much saliva she drools all over them on a regular basis.
God. Like, yeah, it's giving me a headache now, this whole her pettiness. It's like, how petty can someone be? Seriously. I'm trying to be petty, but I can't. Not at her level. Seriously. Okay, here we go. Next.
Answers and reasons.
You're right.
Tina,
and then my reading of it,
if you want to get
Yeah.
might help them out because
It's doubled up on their end, by the way.
it's like a brief summary.
Definitely get her in here. I think
Yes.
there's a, but there's a benefit to like the resources that you can provide to them to make their content like that extra step further, give it that additional edge of like of a little bit, not necessarily professionalism, because that's not what I mean. What I
I'm
mean
getting an
is that
echo. I don't know what's from.
your debunk video or in your presentation video than the other, and it's only just to help them out. That's not really going to do anything for any of us, but hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being friendly and taking advantage of Steve's resources.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has things.
Steve, there is one resource I wish you'd take advantage of. Two, in fact. One is your spell checker on your word processors. The second is a program called Natural Reader, or any text-to-speech program, which will read your stuff back to you after you type it.
You can provide, especially
Well, like I
in the
said, they have no idea my contacts, right? I mean, I know a lot bigger channels than any of them have. So.
Well, that's not relevant. It doesn't really.
Augie RFC's channel is 2 times yours, Steve, and I'm only counting your legitimate subscribers.
Matter how big the channels are. What I'm talking about is.
That's not what Steve said, did he? He was not talking about his channel size. He was talking about the channels he know that are twice the size or bigger channels than the guys he was dealing with that day. Like, listen to the full fucking sentence before you jump into it and try and tear it apart. Like, let's repeat it. Let's hear it. Like, what the hell?
Processors. The second is a program called Natural Reader, or any text-to-speech program, which will read your stuff back to you after you type it.
You can provide, especially
Well, like I
in the
said, they have no idea my contacts, right? I mean, I know a lot bigger channels than any of
Yeah.
them have. So.
Well, that's not relevant. It doesn't really.
Augie RFC's channel is 2 times yours, Steve, and I'm only
She's
counting
just
your
a leech.
legitimate subscribers.
Matter how big the channels are. What I'm talking about is resources for information to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Jason is not a resource.
No.
So, like, yeah. Steve said that he knows channels that are larger than the other channels. He didn't say that his channel is larger than Augie ROC's. Like, Sinister, come on, man. Girl, you're so disappointing.
He doesn't study
I
what
don't know what you were
he doesn't
expecting.
study the
Besides disappointment when you came here today, I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not even entertained now. I'm just disappointed. I was hoping for some entertainment, but it's like so disappointing. Oh god.
It was like fun I'm expecting to have, and I start off with this expectation that this is going to be entertaining, and then it just gets more and more disappointing as you watch, and you're just spiraling into just being sad because it's just not entertaining anymore. There's she actually, I'm surprised at this. When I was looking for how many subscribers she had, I found out that 4 months ago she did a video called Spiteful Goblin Sundays. Chesh is afraid of almonds in Rocky Road. And like
What?
And the video she's looking at is when I did that I was testing out crossover. And I've got Dapper, Unholy Roast, and Erica in there, and we were answering that 100 questions for atheists. The why do you hate Jesus? Where that came from?
Uh-huh.
And and it's like, what?
Oh god. Oh look, congratulations without a crystal. Yeah.
That's the takeaway from why do you hate Jesus?
Oh, there's another one.
Chesh is
60Q
afraid of
IQ Sundays. 60Q IQ Sunday, restraining order recipient defender. Cheshire Vic on reputation.
Time coming up. It sounds like she's having a hard time coming up with a good name to call a show about me because, you know, she's struggling with alliteration, I guess, and she doesn't know whether to go with Goblin or with Chesh. Clearly I am far too confusing for her to be able to keep up.
Bamboozled. Like, and she still needs to write someone else. Yeah, and she still need to like write on someone else's back to come up with content. Apparently, if it's either you or Steve or someone else.
Well, I mean, yeah. Listen. She can make her own content for reels. She just doesn't want to right now.
Oh yeah, it's not worth the effort and the money, isn't it?
Fourth grader who said he can shoot lasers out of his eyes, but he just doesn't want to right now.
Okay, here we go.
The subjects he's talking about, he doesn't even look into the paperwork himself. He goes by hearsay, so that's why he gets
a resource.
You think journalists don't have sources they cultivate that do give them information they can further check?
I'm not talking about journalists. I'm talking about Unirock and how he operates. Unirock is not a journalist. What the hell is wrong with her?
Does she think that Unirock is actually a journalist? Is that what we've gotten to? She thinks Unirock is?
Again, conflating two separate topics together. Like, I'm talking about Unirock. I'm not talking about journalists. What the hell? Now I'm entertained.
She thinks that Unirock must be...
Yeah.
That must be the case. Like, the only way that makes sense is without her being a lying piece of shit or not understanding a goddamn thing that anybody's saying because she doesn't, at least because she doesn't want to. Because she's too busy being angry and petty and a bitch that she just wants to, she must think that Unirock is a journalist. Imagine living in a world where Unirock and what he does is considered journalism. No wonder this poor woman is just lost.
Oh god.
She doesn't know where she is. She doesn't know what's going on. She's gonna make a video. Take bets in the chat, everybody. She's gonna make a video now complaining that we talked about her because they're talking about me talking about you.
Yeah, like now I am entertained. Now I am laughing, and I've got tears in my eyes now from laughter. Oh god. Okay, let's listen. Maybe she has a point. Maybe she has a point that I missed. Maybe she was completing a point. Let's listen. Okay.
Unirock's problem there is generally he doesn't do anything to further fact check it.
So what was I saying? What did I say? Didn't I say that he goes by hearsay? And journalists generally don't go by hearsay? Like good journalists who have standards. Like if you want to say Unirock is a low-tier journalist, he's like the lowest tiered, like into minus 150 or something on the other side of the, you know, the rankings.
Creepy levels of
oh god.
Creepy levels of
yeah, like what? Oh god. So she's
like maybe get a restraining order just to make sure that she can't go within X number of meters from somebody else.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh god. Oh, Mr. Sirius is in the chat. Hey mate, how you doing?
Now, if you're just trying to do a drama channel, like you are, Steve, it doesn't really matter. That's why you can say stupid things like, I said I know I have severe mental illnesses when, no, I really haven't said that.
He didn't say he knows. He said he thinks, or you're likely to suffer from mental illness. I think so. That's what C says. Like, come on. Like again. Yeah, I think so. Now I get it. Why they like they like, I don't know, say obfuscate or misrepresent what people say at every point, or why they conflate topics, because then they can make stupid claims like these and they don't have to provide any citations or any references to prove their point, or to prove their claim. So it's overall vague and confusing, and they can just shit out anything what they want to, just regurgitate.
Yeah, it's cognitive dissonance mixed with Dunning-Kruger mixed with a good helping, an unhealthy helping of confirmation bias. They want whatever Steve's saying to be wrong. They want you to be unreasonably a drunkard, and they want me to be an idiot. And so they'll pick apart things and mishear or recognize words to a degree that is just not in reality what was said at all. The difference between, oh, I know this and I think this, they'll just straight up just those two words, it may as well be the same word.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god.
What I've said, and corrected you on multiple times, is that autism is not a mental illness. Quite frankly, what I have...
Steve has never said that autism is mental illness. I don't know where she got that from. Steve has said that you likely, or you might have, or he thinks that you have some kind of mental illness. Who the fuck says that autism is mental illness in today's century? Like, oh god. Like, if you have to lie, at least try, man. Girl, just give it a try. You're not even trying anymore. Your lies are so easily demonstrable. For fuck's sake. And stop making claims if you can't demonstrate
if
them.
If you really want to analyze whether or not she's going to put effort into anything, look at what she's produced so far, look at the way she presents herself, and look at the way she carries herself anywhere, and like including her surroundings. If you think she's going to put any effort ever into anything, this is, as far as she's concerned, she thinks she's smarter than everybody else, so she doesn't have to listen to what they're actually saying and analyze and break it down. That would involve some kind of effort. She thinks it's easy to hate on Steve, it's easy to dislike Steve, and it's easy to bullshit about Steve because there's a good number of people who do the exact same thing, and because they've all gotten together, she has this false thought of grandeur, like she's more important than she actually fucking is. Like there's more people who agree with her than actually do, because half of them are running on 5 or 6 sock accounts. So it triples, doubles, quadruple the number of people that she thinks are even following. Even though she knows she's ignoring these things, of course, to the point of she's not putting, this is low effort material for her. She doesn't have to put any effort in because people already dislike Steve, and they're just gonna clap along with what. Yay! Sinister Porpoise said Steve was wrong. Yay!
Steve bad guy. So maybe
Steve is Batman. Yay!
So maybe what I can do is, I'm thinking, if it's so easy to make content,
the saddest Trump rally you've ever seen.
Whenever she makes any video on Steve McRae or one of his streams, maybe I can make the video on her and just put in my PayPal link or my Venmo link and just try and get some money out of it.
You could, but it would still already be more effort because you're actually going to look at what she said. If you really wanted to have fun, what I would do if I were gonna do what you're proposing is I would have like a little counter going on beside me, and it would count different things. So every time she makes a claim, like the same claim about this thing, you get a tick. Every time she makes the same claim about this thing,
Oh,
you
you
get a
mean
tick.
play a
And see if
bingo?
she ever comes up with any. She came up with something new.
Or maybe a Sinister Porpoise bingo? Is that what you're suggesting? Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, yeah, you could do a bingo card. Yeah, you could make it a bingo card. You would also be like, in this, if you were to do this, like, you could basically probably parse her 3-hour video down to 15 minutes of saying she's mad at Steve because of this thing that she's got wrong. She's mad at Steve for this thing she's got wrong. She's mad at Steve for this thing that she's got wrong, and that's every video.
Yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what the chat thinks about that. Is it worth the effort? Do you think I should do that? I don't know. Maybe not, because I've got a course to complete and I've got a job. No, thank you. Nah, I'll see what the future holds.
If you're too inexperienced, by the way, to the person in chat, if you're too inexperienced and unintelligent to be able to tell if and when someone is drunk, you're probably not capable of speaking on it.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe it's my accent. Shots fired. No, I'm just saying maybe it's my accent that people think that I'm drunk or something, but yeah, I don't know.
Intrigue Feline makes a good point. She said, have you both noticed that they only single out people that actually make content? Probably because you're all content creators and might respond to it, so they can too. It's because that they cannot have content without content creators. If we didn't make content, they would have no content. If they didn't, like, what are they going to do? Actually engage and put an effort to find out controversies of other people and what's going on and talk to people and actually be able to be social in any kind of context or way to put together some kind of content or something interesting that they could make a video. No, they're going to be lazy. No, they're going to be lazy. They're leeches. They're low tier leeches that have nothing better, like that cannot provide anything better than what they can think they can rip off of other people.
Yep. Yeah, sad. What's wrong being drunk in a live stream? I don't get it. I can be drunk on a live stream if I want to. If the hostess of that live stream does not have a problem with me, what's your problem, man? Okay, let's do this. Like, I think so we are in the final round now. We have got like 10 or so more minutes, and then in which I think so we are going to cover like 2 minutes and then we can we can call it a day, I guess. Here we go.
Have used to be termed Asperger's syndrome. The fact that I'm more up on what the DSM-5 has done to autism is not on me, or rather, not on me, it's on you, and you've got to start getting that right. But why get it right when you can denigrate your opponents?
A resource for comedy, that's what he's a resource.
Hey, yeah, if you want to,
Just
if
like
you
you,
want to
Steve.
like bring him on and have a laugh, then yeah.
What did she say? I didn't catch it, sorry.
Yeah. He's good at trolling.
Like I said, he makes things up and he likes to troll. He does it for views.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to get out. That's it. I didn't care about anything else, and I did that. So.
And he's probably making more money on YouTube than you are.
So.
Citation needed. Sure that he's making more money than Steve. Do you know at what frequency he's posting now since his mods left? And at what frequency Steve is posting? Like, yeah, again, citation needed. Okay, here we go.
That would involve doing some math and some research.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Manya.
Yeah.
And I think so. It's also good that Creepshow Art kind of
we don't do that kind of nonsense here.
Asking how he could support
Expose me, Boomer.
How he could support.
Steve, I don't know if by Boomer you meant Steve, but Steve doesn't have to do anything. It's so easy. We just have to sit and just watch you and just laugh our asses off, and it's enough.
Support someone like, you know, KJ. So that was good. And he did not have an answer for that. He was just trying to deflect all the time.
Yeah.
Steve, just a bit of a warning for you. Having your cronies, and that means your friends, by the way, since Cheshire tried to get that wrong.
Who did she call crony? Who is she calling a crony? I don't know. What the hell? Citation needed? Do you have proof? Are you stating that as a fact now? Noted in my diary somewhere for future use.
Denigrate Katie Joy Paulson for you could get you back on that temporary restraining order.
Again, what we do has nothing to do with Steve. What the fuck are you talking about? Someone please educate her. Please. Oh.
And while we'd all love to see that, I don't think you want that.
How do you educate a porpoise?
I don't know. Pictures?
with treats and training.
Yeah.
So...
Oh god. Okay.
Well,
When
I mean,
she was trying to give him.
Because partly I think you're the type of person who knows how to skirt the law, but never understands that he should obey the spirit of the law.
She's talking about spirit of the law? Okay. Again. Like, why is Steve responsible for other creators, content creators creating videos or content on Katie Joy Paulson? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, so can we say that someone else is responsible for
making content about other people is bad and wrong unless it's them?
Yeah. So why are you not following the spirit of the law and leaving Steve alone? By your own logic. You should not be making or reacting to Steve McRae's videos by that logic. And can we blame someone else for your stupidity that you're demonstrating here? Can we do that?
He plays that stupid game. I mean, he isn't very intelligent, but he also is like, what?
And note that he still fails at playing the stupid game when Cheshire does it.
Well, can you ask me that question again? That's bird dogging. He just basically wants people to play.
Or maybe, hear me out on this, and I could be wrong, Unirock was injured in combat and has an issue that affects his short-term memory, like many anxiety disorders do.
That's a valid point. I give her that. That's the first valid point she has made. But why should other people suffer because of that? Jason gets things wrong and he puts targets on people's back because of that. Why should other people pay for that? Or why should other people cater for that? If that's not their fault. You're saying as if it's Steve's fault or it's Shesh's fault that Jason has some condition and we should cater for it. We don't have to, especially on internet where people like you and Jason go around making false accusations without proof. We don't have to. We shouldn't have to.
Could you imagine living in a world where your life and what you do and say has to be dictated and approved by, before you even do it, by the people who don't like you? Why would you live that life? I think a lot of people kind of experienced that a little bit when you were a teenager. You don't feel like anybody likes you, and to be fair, a lot of people don't because you're a fucking teenager. And is that fair? No, but it's kind of the case. Should that be the way? No, I don't think so. But whatever. Point being is that what you're doing when you're a teenager is dictated by people who you don't think like you. And remember what that felt like? It was awful. You felt like you have no control over your life. You couldn't do what you wanted to. You couldn't behave in a way that you felt comfortable with. And that's what these people want. These people want to dictate to other people how they can and cannot behave, what they can and cannot do. They are dictators. They are communists and want to be able to control you to the point that they get to decide what you drink, what you eat, what you say, what you do, who you talk to. That's all these people want. It's happening in chat right now. That's all these people want. They want to abuse you. They want to control you. And if you don't do what they say, they try and bully you into doing what you do. But what Porpoise said at the beginning, well, if Steve behaved in a way that I found acceptable, I would stop and leave him alone. No, you fucking wouldn't. You're fucking lying.
Yeah, and
you're a leech.
She admitted that. She admitted that. She said, "Oh, but Steve's not going to change his behavior. We know that, so I'll continue making videos." And no one wants Steve to go anywhere. I wonder why. Because you're riding on his coattails into the sunset to stay relevant and feel something. uh, Sad Diver, in the live chat, mate, no one's going to hide you because I like to demonstrate what I would like to demonstrate what Shesh has just said. And yes, I will woo Puck any day. I'll woo Puck any day and take kisses from him any day. He's my big beer squirrel. And he's my ride animal in the League of Legends if one day I could get that. So yeah. Way to go, Puck. Hashtag.
He's actually napping.
Yo, Puck is napping. I can say, oh, he's woken up now. Shit, I woke him up. No, he's gone back to napping again. Okay, cool. So yeah, I love Puck. Everybody loves Puck. I don't know why wouldn't you love an adorable animal and dog like that? Like, it's adorable.
Puck is very charismatic.
He is. So yeah, I will woo Puck any day. With treats, with...
Sexualizing a dog, by the way, you might want to get yourself checked. That's
Yeah.
not okay. You might want to go talk to a psychologist.
Yeah, there's some... Are you thinking about bestiality, Sad Diver? Why are you thinking about bestiality, mate? What's going on? Are you feeling lonely? Okay, let's go. Let's finish this off. Please don't hide him. So
don't sexualize my dog, creep you. He wouldn't be that into you anyway.
No. Okay, here we go. We just got a couple of minutes, so let's just do this one last time and just let's... We did 31 minutes. That's not bad. Almost 32. Okay, here we go.
His little game, and I think most people can see that. The ones that can't, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't be everybody's freaking savior. I can't sit there and point every time out Unirock does something. Just
Steve, if you're trying to save everyone from their problems, odds are the problem is in you.
No. Like that logic the logical fallacies. Oh god. Guys in the chat, what's that logical fallacy if we could find that one? But just because like Steve's like finds like, okay, this person has this wrong with him or this person's not behave like this wrong with him, doesn't mean that Steve is the problem. That's not correct all the time. You could expect that to be correct majority of the time, but how do you know it's the same in Steve's case? Citation needed, girl. Seriously. Ah, God. Okay, here we go. One more, and then we are done. We'll close it off. Yeah.
and dishonest, but he did get everything wrong with the non
Who's
sequitur
got the
showcase.
time?
You know,
Who's got the time?
right?
Yeah, man.
But you know,
If I were to break down one singular Unirock video, so let's take a shorter one. Let's say it's like a 4-hour one instead of an 8-hour one. And I was to break down every single thing he got wrong, why he got it wrong, and like what he's doing and why he's doing it, it would probably be a 10-hour video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tried it once and I went nuts. Like,
Yeah,
if you remember. Yeah.
it would be a lot of work.
That was like a 3-hour video that and I had to cut out a lot of parts where he just puts in bullshit music and just repeats stuff again and again. So yeah, it's a big project if you have to.
Oh, I think so. We just saw the same pattern here today, didn't we?
And yeah, be ready to lose some brain cells. Yeah. Yeah, that's
like any time when you have to listen to Cheshire Unfiltered.
his thing, right? He comes in, he comes in sideways into communities which are new to him, and then he tries to push in a narrative and get the subs up.
Remember, you only take a drink when Steve says narrative. I don't want anyone having alcohol poisoning after the stream is done.
Out of there, and
Right.
that's what he was trying to do with.
Of course it was.
Okay, I think so. This is a good point to stop. So she's talking about alcohol poisoning again. So she's probably talking about me, most probably, because that's what she was saying. So yeah, Sinister Porpoise. I think so. I don't know why you're fixated on my drinking for some reason. Is it cause you don't get to drink, you can't drink, or you can't afford to drink? What's going on with you? Do you want to drink? Tell me, I'll send you a drink. I've got your like this donate. Maybe I should donate money to you for your drink. At least you could come out of drinking the stupid Mountain Dew that you were drinking. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That 2 liter bottle, right when she was talking about how 60K isn't a whole lot of money, she takes a giant swig directly out of the 2 liter bottle of Mountain Dew. 60K is not a lot of money.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain 2 liter bottle of Mountain Dew. Hey, listen, I've drank it straight out of the pop bottle before, but fuck, that just tickled my funny bone right in the right place.
Yeah. So yeah, so
Yes.
this was actually fun and sad at the same time. Give me a few headaches, and I might do it again sometime again
For a little bit.
when I have some spare time on me, like I had today, and I want to kill it and lose some brain cells at the same time. Yeah. But we see what's going on. This is not like for me this is not a standard for content, number one. Number two, if you're going to be this petty, man, you need some kind of other recreational activities if this is how petty you're going to be. Have a drink.
You really think she has any kind of recreational activities?
I don't know. So someone said in the chat, what did she say? Um, okay, I'll repeat that one last time so you can guys hear. Sorry, Shesh.
Thing he got wrong, why he got it wrong, and like what he's doing and why he's doing it, it would probably be a 10-hour video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I tried it once and I went nuts. Like,
Yeah,
if you remember, yeah.
It would be a lot of work. Oh, no, chat's
that
a
was
bit
like a
behind
3-hour
with
video that
logical
and
fallacies, apparently. But apparently, this person got offended that you asked them asked chat what the logical fallacy. They got mad because they can't name it.
Oh.
Tell me what.
Mate, do you know how to use Google, or do I have to teach you that too?
I had to cut out a lot of parts where
well,
he just puts
they don't know or they don't know or understand what a logical fallacy is or what a logical fallacy you're talking about. So telling them to Google it isn't going to help them because then they have to actually learn all of the logical fallacies and then go back and try and match. This is way too advanced. This is way too advanced for them to be able to figure out.
Yeah. So Bull has
Bull kicked up.
Yeah, he heard them. It's
Bull
fine.
has spoken.
The gods have decided.
Trebuchet.
Okay, here we go.
Bullshit music and just repeat stuff again and again. So yeah.
I mean, Ilya's sitting here saying, "I hope this person doesn't ever get cancer," and I'm like, "But Ilya, they are a cancer."
Yeah, they already are a cancer.
Big project if you have to, and yeah, be ready to lose some brains. Yeah.
They're just bad because we're all having a good time, and they think the only way they can have fun is by trying to pick on other people, and they don't
bully
get them trying to pick on us is.
Yeah, it's not that easy.
Well, it's making it horrible.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, thanks for the entertainment, mate.
Sad they're gone.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Anytime when you have to listen to Cheshire Unfiltered.
His thing, right? He comes in, he comes in sideways into communities which are new to him, and then he tries to push in a narrative and get the subs up.
Remember, you only take a drink when Steve says narrative. I don't want anyone having alcohol poisoning after the stream is done.
Out of there, and that's what he.
So that's the context. So apparently you can take a drink if only Steve says narrative. So I think so she's kind of excusing the fact that she doesn't have an actual drink on her to drink. She has that stupid Mountain Dew to drink. So she's like, oh, you know why I don't have a drink like for myself, a real drink, because Steve hasn't said apparent or narrative, sorry. So I'm like, okay, that's your fucking excuse. Okay.
So they're trying to play the same game that like Dapper Dino plays with Bent Hoven on Kent with Bent, where every time Kent Hoven says or does a specific thing, they drink, and and then they have like one or two for like Mothra and stuff, but they're drinking that whole time, the whole time, because Kent. That's the way Kent is. I bet if we played a drinking game with Porpoise, our game would be more consistent than her game with Steve, because the thing is that she doesn't understand. And because she doesn't understand or want to understand what Steve is saying and how Steve actually is as a person, she can't accurately predict what he's going to say and do.
Yep.
Because she's not objective.
Exactly.
I can make a drinking game about Steve. I mean, I'll get sloshed. It would be great.
Yep. I think so. I think so. Maybe we should come up one for Sinister.
Imagine having to make up excuses for your drinking game because you did such a bad job because you didn't know the content you were talking about. Oh, that's just. Oh, now I'm sad.
Oh.
Now I'm sad.
Damn.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, it's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Word for it. Pity.
Yeah. It's like now we are. Yeah, we had some we had some moments of laughter. We had some moments, like I had some moments of sadness and disappointment. So I think so with that we should get offline. I think so there are other streams that are going to be coming up today. I think so Mr. Sirius is going to stream in an hour. So if you guys want to go and check him out. And yeah, if you ever want to laugh, just come here and have a go through this video and have a laugh out of it. And yeah, I might do one another next week maybe again. Let's see. But yeah, I would like to thank Shesh. Thanks Shesh for
Are we gonna do insert corpus someday? Because we know how to use alliteration.
Yeah, that will be great.
Can we not? I don't want to. I don't want it.
Okay. I can go solo. If this is what she's coming up with, then it's like anyone can do that. Like even even someone.
Really fast.
Yeah. So yeah. Thanks Jesh for coming on, for supporting me for this one. Yeah. I don't know what I would have done without you. And yes.
Yeah. Before you stop the stream, by the way, the stream's gonna need to catch up to what we're talking about. So before you end the stream, make sure to just turn everything off and let it black screen for a little bit while the stream catches up. So that way you don't cut off the stream halfway while we're talking.
Okay. So. Okay. I wanted to extend my thanks to Puck also because I can see him and he has been very supportive of our endeavor today too. So yeah, thanks Puck. And
he's snoring.
He's snoring?
He's snoring right now.
Oh. So yeah, so I'm going to say goodbye. Shesh, do you want to say goodbye to everyone in the chat? And yeah,
bye everyone.
And then we'll black out. All right, people. Thank you everyone. Thanks Bull. Thanks Todd. Thanks Shesh. As like the mods. Sorry. It's been a long time before I streamed last time, so give me some charity. Yeah. So thanks everyone.
We're getting there. We'll get her.
Yeah. So have a great day. Thanks everyone. Bye. And I will blank the screen, and I'll stop the desktop audio. Here we go.